All right. We are here at the bonus round. We are here at the bonus round. We are here. We are here to talk about Cody Rhodes' current run as WWE champion. We're here to talk about it. We're here to see how this championship run gonna go. Um, we're gonna talk about his run. We're gonna see if it's a solid championship run, or maybe you feel it doesn't work for you.
No, brother, doesn't work for me right now.
But we're gonna see how this gonna go. Where you rate Cody Rhodes' championship run? Now let's go some facts with Cody Rhodes. He's been champion for 4 months now. He won the championship back at WrestleMania 40. He won it when he defeated Roman Reigns, the previous champion, in a bloodline anything goes, a bloodline rules match. And when he won it, he kept they got rid of that universal title name to the title. He pretty much kept the belt, but just not the name so much. Um, other than that, Cody Rhodes is the WWE champion. He's still the WWE champion. But the thing about it is, there's been a lot of rumors going around of how Cody Rhodes' championship run is not what it should be. Some people are not happy that he's still the WWE champion. Some people are not pleased of his championship run. They just have very, very mixed feelings about this title. And the thing about it is, Cody Rhodes has won a championship, but I will say this: Cody's done the best that he can as WWE champion since he won the championship back at WrestleMania 40. So we got to give props to Cody Rhodes on that. Now, Cody Rhodes, we know that he's been in plenty of feuds. We know he's been in some feuds since when the title. We know that I'm gonna rate his runs, his feuds, and his character. I'm gonna rate certain things at the end, but we're gonna go over the facts here. Like I said, he's been champ 4 months. He's been steady busy. I don't think he's been used overly used or underused, but he's been used very well. And remember, he did have feuds. He had plenty of feuds. He's feuded with three guys: AJ Styles, Logan Paul, and now Solo. Now remember, he had the first feud with AJ Styles. This was at Backlash. This was his first PLE title defense since winning the championship at WrestleMania 40, and AJ Styles was his first opponent. Now I know a lot of people, including myself, didn't like that AJ we know would lose to Cody. We didn't like, considering AJ Styles' career and everything, his legendary name that he's built over the years, the house that AJ Styles built, right? But him and Cody had a very, very good match at Backlash, a very good feud. And it was so good and so well done that it was duplicated and done again at Clash at the Castle, which was a month after Backlash. And this time that match was a I Quit match. And it was a great I Quit match until Cody, he made AJ say I quit. He had AJ scared. It was very believable feud. AJ did his thing, Cody did his thing. Very, very good feud. And I like the chemistry that these two had again with one another. People don't talk about that enough, and I think they had a very good chemistry. Chemistry that people don't give credit for enough. These two, they played off the whole, AJ Russell, his dad in TNA, uh, the late Dusty Rhodes. We know that. We know that Cody Rhodes and AJ had history. Besides, not wrestling one on one for a title, but they was around in same organizations. If you guys remember, they've done this before. They have done this whole thing before. Um, they've done this whole thing regarding where AJ and Cody. I think Cody said this in one of his promos. He said that AJ, he was NWA champion. He was IWGP champion. They both been in Japan. They both had been around all around the world. And these guys even had ties to the Bullet Club. So these guys had history together. Now they just never had a one-on-one match together, but with this history that they have together working same companies, it was able to bring over to a feud for the WWE title. That was a great feud. And I don't think there's enough credit for Cody Rhodes, Ron, and AJ. Give credit to Cody and AJ for that, building a proper feud. Give credit for that. These guys they worked hard. They gave us a great show in France, and then they did it again, at the Clash at the Castle in Scotland. So they did their thing, and I think everyone's downplaying Cody like he had a bad run. Cody has not had a bad run. Cody's doing the best he can as champion. You guys said, if I'm not mistaken, you guys said you wanted a fighting champion. You guys said that you wanted a champion that's going to defend. You guys wanted all the stuff in the champion which Cody Rhodes represents. Let's be honest here. Cody's doing anything a champion could do in his position. And you got to give the man some credit where credit's due. And I don't think you guys do that enough. Remember, for years and years, for almost 4 years, it would have been 4 years this year. You guys, in the IWC and media, you guys had issues with the previous champion. At least most of you did. Remember, you guys was complaining about Roman Reigns. You said that Roman never defends the belt. Roman's always off. He's part-time. What kind of champion does that? He should lose the championship. He shouldn't be champion. Well, you guys wanted a champion, and you got it with Cody Rhodes. You got a full-time champion, Cody Rhodes. You got a champion that's going to defend the title at PLEs, at least almost every PLE. You got Cody Rhodes. You got a champion that's a babyface on top of that. You got Cody Rhodes. So you guys complain about Roman, but Roman never defends the belt. Roman's part-time. Roman does all he do is have the bloodline interfere in this match. All that stuff is true. He did have bloodline interfere, but Roman, he beat pretty much everybody. Roman beat everybody so much they went create a new title called the World Heavyweight Championship that's currently held by Damian Priest on Monday Night Raw. You wanted a better champion. You guys wanted Cody. You wanted Cody. I know you did because you guys even want The Rock and Roman to have the main event WrestleMania. You wanted Cody. That's why Rock called you guys Cody Crybabies. And now you got it. And now you complain about Cody being champion. And I think that with that being said, I think the fans, you guys are confused about what you want, when you want it. That's one word to describe it. And also, as well as that, it's so obvious. Not only confused, but you're just confused and ungrateful. Like, Cody is not a bad champion. Now, it's some things I'm going to go over. Like I said, Cody done his thing as champion. He's doing what he can. Nobody's perfect. Now, like I said, with that being said, we'll go over his feud with Logan Paul. Now, Logan Paul's the other feud that he had besides AJ Styles thus far. Now, this feud here with Logan Paul, we thought originally it was going to be for the WWE Championship and the United States Championship, but it ended up only becoming for one title, not title for title, because had that Logan's title been on the line at King and Queen of the Ring against Cody, Cody would be a double champion right now. And, I didn't like that part. I'm not going to lie. That part I didn't like. You should just said make it just for Cody's title. Don't throw Logan's United States title in there. And I think they did that for selling tickets. It's for hype and to get people invested in the feud. That's my opinion. I think they did that. It's a good, shock value if you want to call it that. But yeah, I think this here with Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul, this was a solid feud as well. And it was not, and like I said, there's no credit enough for it. Now, they even had a good tense promo. We remember when Cody and Logan got real personal with each other. Cody was saying that you're nothing, you're a great superstar. They said, Logan, he told Logan, you don't want this title. You really didn't want to be a superstar when you was a kid. You're just doing this on the side of that. This is what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a wrestler. His dad was a wrestler. He grew up watching wrestling. Wrestling's in his blood. He is a Rhodes. Not just his father wrestled, but his older brother that still wrestles in AEW, Dustin Rhodes. So this is Cody's passion. He told Logan, this is really not your passion, because Logan, he's a youth. He started with YouTube, and he did the boxing. He did other stuff outside, other business stuff outside WWE. He got the Prime. He got his podcast and other business ventures that he does. But Cody brought up some very good points in that promo, and it furthered the feud along. And they had a good, solid match at King and Queen of the Ring. And this was right after the AJ feud. So he had 3 in a row, good feuds. I think 3 PLEs that he defended this title, it's been solid. Both matches with AJ Styles, fire. Logan Paul match, fire. Now, what remains to be seen is, because his match, we're waiting for what's going to happen, is with Solo Sikoa. That is his recent his challenger. The challenger is Solo. Solo will be challenging him for his championship at SummerSlam. You guys check out the predictions I have for SummerSlam 2024 review. What's the preview? What's the predictions? Who do I have winning which match? I already told you who I got in this one. But Cody is going to be challenged by Solo now. Will Solo defeat Cody to win the title? Now, this one here, compared to the AJ Styles and the Logan Paul feuds, this one's not up there as much. I'm not going to lie, this feud is not higher. It's not that great compared to other feuds. It's a little lower, and that's because who he's going up against. It's not Cody all the way. It's pretty much Solo. Solo's not believable as a contender for the WWE Championship. And we know that. And most of the fans know that. And it's not really all on Cody. That is a part of booking. So, and 2, who else is going to challenge Cody? Now, of course, I'd rather would see Randy Orton. Maybe Roman Reigns get a rematch. I don't know when he returns. Anybody but Solo. Solo's not a real tribal chief. Let's be real here. And, but other than that, guys, most of his feuds been good as champion. They have been good as champion. I think they have. I don't think there have been any lackluster or weak or any sort of any kind. I don't really think that, like I said, we have to wait and see what happens with SummerSlam with Cody and Solo, but the build has not been the best. I will say that. Has Cody had the best build with Solo? No, because we've seen the same things over and over again on SmackDown. Cody, he tries to tap Bloodline long. He gets help from Kevin or Randy or both. They all go down. They all get beat up. They all go through a table, or Samoa Spike or Jacob Fatu gives them that work. We know that. But that's the only thing that's falling back from here. That's the only thing. But other than that, though, I don't. This feud here with Solo, I'm not sold on that. I'm just not. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm not sold on this whole thing. Could it be a good one? It could have been. I don't think it was. I don't think it was at all by any means. But I'll give to Cody. He gets an A for effort. There's only so much one particular individual can do, especially the champion at this point. Only so much a person can do. So you can't really knock Cody for that. You can't. Cody's trying everything he can. But the fact people saying this is a terrible feud, or all his feuds are terrible, and and he's not a good champion. That's straight up cap for that.
That's cap. Totally cap.
So I don't believe that at all. But I just don't see how one more Cody can do as far as the whole Solo feud. I don't see what can it do. Now Cody Rhodes, after this whole Solo thing is done, I'm really intrigued to see who his next challenge is going to be, because we don't know yet. Only time will tell. Once we see SummerSlam 2024, we're going to see what the next move going to be. And hopefully for the right reason. So I don't get that, but you guys got to cut the man some slack. I really hope you guys do cut the man some slack. Cody can't do it all. And y'all want this man to do it all, and you're not being realistic with it. You're just not. You're not being realistic at all. Now, another thing about Cody Rhodes, I mean, now that's that feud. Like I said, those are all the feuds he's been in since he's won the title. He won it at WrestleMania 40. Now, we'll also go over another thing, too, with Cody Rhodes. How about this? We can also go over... We'll go over the promo and character of Cody Rhodes. And I mean by this here, with the promo and character, I'm talking about how Cody Rhodes has been doing with his promos and his character since he's won the title. Now, we know Cody Rhodes, he's one of the more realistic promos. He brings a lot of realism, reality into his promos. I know he's known for that. We've seen that even back in AEW, but he's done that. And the character, he's pretty much the underdog that goes. He comes out with the suit majority of the time. He comes out with the suit. He says, "Hey, what do you guys want to talk about?" And he comes out talking about being he's booked as the underdog, someone that's always had the odds stacked against him. And no matter what the odds are, no matter what the case may be, Cody Rhodes comes out on top. We have seen that even before he became champion. We've seen that with the whole of Roman Reigns, the story with that. We've seen that with the Brock Lesnar of rivalry last year. His promo has always been like that. He's just the underdog that ends up winning it all. You are the title or a big feud, whatever the case may be, he's winning that now. He's won a championship. He's that now. So that's his promos. Sometimes the promos get a little too emotional. It gets over the top with the emotions. But other than that, Cody means well. He means very well in his promos. You could tell Cody puts a lot of himself into the promos. I will give him that. He's not just a cookie cutter babyface. He's a realistic babyface. He's still an underdog, but he's not a cookie cutter babyface. So he does what he can. The character, like I said, he's the only one I know to come. Normally, the only thing that's different with Cody with the character, speaking of the suit, normally, from what I've seen, that's the only thing, and I think this is why they're saying Cody should be a heel. We've seen this before. Thing about it is with Cody, he wears a suit every time he come out. Normally, heels wear suits. If you guys remember, that's not really something a babyface is known for. They don't wear suits so much. They're known for wearing just regular clothes. A championship, they wear their gear. If anything, Cody is not one of the top merchandise sellers for for WWE, especially as champion now since he's won the title. We got to keep that in mind. So I know that's just a first that I've seen that, but he's definitely the first babyface I've seen wear a suit, and especially as champion. That's the only thing I've noticed. But other than that, though, I don't know. It's just the suit with his character. I think that's why people say Cody should turn heel, because he's already showing characteristics of a heel because you are wearing a suit. You're wearing a suit every time you come to the ring. That's normally a heel characteristic. And I never agreed with that part with Cody Rhodes. I never agreed with that. Why are you wearing suits and you're a babyface? That should be a heel thing, because you want to catch heat with the fans. You want to catch heat in your character. You don't really want to do that because that's what I seen in wrestling business. I never really seen the whole babyface wear a suit. You really don't see that. Only time you really see guys wear suits that are good is the Hall of Fame. I mean, let's be honest here. You really don't see that so much. I don't see it that much. You really don't see it as often. So that's the only thing about that. You don't see it as often. That's just something not known for. That's known. Tyler Heltz, a salute to you. But yeah, we don't really see that as much that often. That's not something that's known for a baby face. And I think that's the problem I don't like about Cody Rhodes. I don't like seeing him as a, as wearing the heel as a part of character. That is a heel move. Most champions, most champions don't not wear suits all the time. I didn't see John Cena do it. I didn't see Stone Cold do it. I didn't see, like I said, even The Rock, when he dressed up, he was a heel. He was never so much a baby face doing that. So that's a first with Cody Rhodes. That's something I've seen, but I don't know. I that's just something that's not known, and I think that's some of the character they do not like. With that they don't like so much with a baby face. They're like, why are you dressed like this? And you're clearly a baby face. Baby face don't need to do that. That's how it's been, seen over the course of years. Not just now, but period. We just don't see it that often. We don't see it that much. I never seen it that much. And it makes sense for a heel to wear a suit. It makes much more sense. I really don't see that, like I said, with a babyface character, and he's a champion nonetheless. And I think that's hurt a lot. That's the thing that people don't like about Cody. That could be a little downside to that. Why are you wearing a suit and you're a babyface? That's a heel tactic. That's what heels normally do. Babyface normally don't do that so much. That's not something that they're known and prone to do. So I think that's the one thing I believe people don't like about Cody in his character. But they just got to live with it. That's just his style. He did in AEW. It worked for him over there, and it's working now. I'm just saying, just in general, I'm saying it's a fact. It's a fact. If you guys know, history has shown that heels wear suits. If you don't believe me, look at this guy, Chris Jericho, a heel champion with a suit. We've seen that. Chris Jericho did very well in his character, if you remember, in the late 2000s, mid 2000s, with the suit, but as a champion. We don't see that with a baby face so much. I don't never see it. You guys could tell me different. You guys can't tell me no different. I really don't see it that much with a baby face. Now, I'll give you another example. Besides Chris Jericho, we've seen this with the guy that's run the show. How can we forget? Triple H. He wore a suit and he was a champion. We saw that with Triple H as well. He wore this during the Evolution. Those times he wore, and even I think maybe even a little pre-Evolution. Heels wear suits. So I don't see how the whole logic. That's the only character flaw I do see with Cody Rhodes. Triple H is another example of a guy that's wearing a suit and he's a champion. We've seen that time and time and time again. We've seen that, But I know Cody, he's more of an old school traditionalist. We can say that. We know he's known for that. But he's a baby face. Now, with him doing as a heel, being a suit, that would work perfect for Cody. Cody, whenever he does turn heel, he wears that will work perfectly. I think it'll work to his advantage. I really think it will. But like I said, we saw examples of two guys that were world champions and they had a suit as a heel character. Now, we talked about Chris Jericho. We talked about Triple H. How can we forget about the number one of the originators of this, Ric Flair? Woo! Another guy, the legendary Ric Flair, they're one of the originators, if not the originator, who wore a suit as a champion, but he was a heel character, not a babyface. You don't really see that too much with a natural babyface. You don't really see that. Tyler said, I've been watching Matt Kruger versus Jacob Fatu. It was a dangerous match in ML Wrestling. I learned a little bit about Jacob. He's future champion and top WWE top guy in the business. Yeah, Jacob a bad boy. He bad. You said, I'm calling it Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Randy's going to turn. Tyler said, I don't like Cody Rhodes as a baby face. Lots of people who blame him. He is born as champion SMH. Yeah, like I said, Cody, this is what I'm talking about now. Cody, he has good feuds and good matches. His character could use some work. Some of his promos can use some work. But I know that babyface don't wear no suits, and this kind of takes away from his character. I don't normally see that with a babyface, especially this whole time. But I see that's a problem. Baby faces do not wear suits. This is a heel thing. Look at Jericho. Look at Triple H. Look at Flair. That's something that they do. You don't see babyface champions wearing suits. And I think that's the issue with Cody that he's fallen to here. So that's another thing with Cody Rhodes about the promo character that I'm getting into. That's another issue that I see. Now, I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate his run, and I'm going to go over the grades. Let's go over the grades. Now, let's go over Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, his run as WWE Champion for approximately 4 months now. Let's talk about it. His feuds, I give it an A. He gets an A on feuds. He had good feuds with, like I said, AJ Styles at Backlash. Then again at Clash at the Castle. He had Logan Paul at King and Queen of the Ring. No, I can't really count this one yet. It has been built, but this feud is not over, so it's kind of like in progress. But his feuds, for the most part, been good. If the soul thing don't work out well, A-. We'll do that. Now, we'll say that for that matter. That'll be the whole case with Cody Rhodes with the feud. But his feuds, for the most part, since he's been champion, have been very solid. They've been solid. I'll give Cody that. They have been solid for that character. I think it's been very solid. Now when it comes to character, promo, we'll go to character. Promo, we'll give it a B. His promo's been a B. He's been putting on good promos. I'll give Cody that. Good promos. He's a good promo cutter. Like I said, sometimes Cody gets too emotional in his promos. Sometimes Cody, he shows the emotion, but that's what draws people into Cody in his promos as a character. And I think that's what's going to help him, not just short term, but long term as well. I think that'll be the case. Really honest, good rest. Salute to you, man. But yeah, I think that's what's going to help Cody Rhodes. His promos have been good. They have. Like I said, there's been plenty of times where Cody Rhodes will cut a promo, especially about his dad. He does that quite often since he's been back to the WWE. So I think his dad passed right before he left WWE. He's really been he's spoken very well of his dad, how much he appreciated him. But he's also, went in the promos to talk about how much he misses him and everything. So his promos do get you into his character or his feud or whatever the case may be. His promos do get you in there. It does get you in there. It does it all the time with Cody. And I noticed that. It does get you in. Once you hear the promos of whatever feud he in, you're into it, you're drawn in. Yo, I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of that. I want to see what the next move is going to be. I want to see the match or feud, however it's going to end. So he's been beat on a promo. He's been beat on a promo. I will say that. He has been. It's been solid promos. Has it sometimes been always top tier? No, but he's definitely been hitting it hard with the promos as of late. I'll give Cody Rhodes that. Now, one more category I'll go over with Cody Rhodes. One more thing I'll say about him. One thing I know besides the promos, his promos not only been hitting home, but like I said, everybody, you can feel his promos. You can feel what Cody Rhodes speak. Now let's go over the character. Character I just mentioned. His character not so much. I give it a C plus. And I said it, I just mentioned his suit thing, the whole over underdog, because the thing is the reason I give it a C plus besides the suits, when you have an underdog like Cody and you win and you get beat up the whole match, you get taken out, and you have this miraculous comeback. We see this with many babyface. We see it with John Cena and even Roman before the Tribal Chief, the big dog. I'm talking about big dog Roman Reigns. We see the character, they get beat up miraculously, and they have this comeback, and then to win the match. And they do this every feud, and then it ends up becoming boring, and the fans don't like it. And then the fans be like, you know what? I'm getting tired of this character. I'm getting tired of this guy's champion. He gets beat down every time. We know he's going to come back. We know he's going to win the match to retain his belt or win to get a championship match, for whatever case may be. That gets old and tired with the fans, with the character, and I believe that's what's going on with Cody Rhodes right now. Why they are not feeling him as the champion. That's why I feel like they are. Figure 4, salute to you. But I feel like that's the issue there. I believe that's the issue there. So with that being said, that could be an issue that people have with Cody Rhodes as champion. Now, me personally, I see why he doing that, because you need a baby face. Everybody on SmackDown, which the show Cody's on, cannot have all heels. Think about it. You got Solo on the Bloodline heels. You got other heels on the show. You do have some baby face, but you need a top baby face. And Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton can't be the top baby face. Second tier baby face, maybe. Kevin Owens can't be top baby face. Second or third baby face tier. So I think with Cody Rhodes as champion, but if you think about it, if you got the promo, like I said, it's all categories matter. You got the character, you got the promo, you got the feuds, you got it all. But it comes down to one thing only. What is Cody Rhodes' overall run as WWE champion? I give it a B. He's had a very good solid run, and people are hating on Cody. They're saying he's not a good champion. His character does get a little bland at times, but his promos are great, and his feuds are fire. So that makes up for that. But some people, they just being haters. I mean, if you ask me between Cody Rhodes, as far as world champions in WWE for the Raw and SmackDown brands, if you ask me who's better champion between Cody and Damian, who both won at WrestleMania 40 for their first ever world title runs, I'm going with Cody all the way. I'm not going with Damian Priest. Damian Priest is the one who actually had the lackluster run. He botches in matches. I mentioned that here on Red Carpet Reign. He botches in matches, and he also, he does not step up to the plate when needed. He's starting to do it now. He seems to be doing it now, but he's not stepping up like Cody has stepped up. So I give Cody's run of WWE Championship a B so far. Great run. Now, when he loses the title, I don't know. Maybe he'll lose at WrestleMania next year. Maybe it's a little bit after that. Maybe it's Royal Rumble. I don't know. Maybe he loses at WrestleMania. He more likely will have on the championship for a year, seems like, or close to a year. But he's better champion. Damian Priest is world heavyweight champion. I'd rather see Cody Rhodes as WWE champion than to see Damian Priest as the world heavyweight champion. So, but Cody Rhodes' run is not terrible. It's not lackluster. People, like I said, we got some fans out here. I said it earlier. We got fans out here who's talking all this nonsense and saying all this stuff. They're just confused and ungrateful. I said that earlier. They confused. 1 minute you want Cody, next minute you don't. And next minute you want this person, then you don't. That's the confused part. And then when you do cry and complain, Cody should be champion, this guy should be champion, that guy should be champion. Then you come off as ungrateful. You don't appreciate your champion of what he's done. So you can't win for losing with these fans sometimes, especially in the IWC. So other than that, though, I think his run's been a very good run of a B. You know, I think he's done very well for himself. You got to put some respect on Cody Rhodes' name. You know, so that's what we got to do. But that's all I have regarding how was your rate Cody Rhodes championship run. How's Cody Rhodes championship run thus far? And this is after Seth Rollins sets the rules for CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre on Monday Night Raw. And this is the bonus round here. Thank you all for coming out to the ring. Remember, guys, vote. Keep the voting up. We do have the tournament, second round tournament, still continuing on. Cast your vote on Red Carpet Ring and Toxic Ring Scandal, a.k.a. KDH, for what's the best SummerSlam of all time. Keep a lookout for that. I put a post out earlier. Check it out. Soon to views a pop-up for Red Carpet Ring of wrestling content. Check out the wrestling content that is provided there. Great something you want to look into. Until then, you guys already know what it is at this point. It is O-U-N-T.